I'm going to talk a little bit about how we structure our financing for our new construction projects. So in new construction, you typically take out a loan in order to carry out the project. This loan is not like a loan in traditional real estate. So in traditional real estate, you take out a loan and the bank gives you a lump sum of the loan amount in order to close a deal. In construction, you get a full loan, but you're going to take out draws based off of that loan. So what a draw is, it's basically a fragment of the full loan. So if you get a loan for $200,000 to build a single family home, you might take out 3 or 4 draws that equal to $200,000. There's a couple benefits to it. The main one is that you don't have to pay interest on the full loan amount depending on your terms. So if you only take out $50,000 for one draw, you're only going to be paying interest on that until you take out the next draw. One of the reasons why banks or lenders do construction loans in this way is because they want to make sure that work is getting done. So when you take out a draw, they're going to send an inspector to go look at the property to make sure that the work has been done, and then they'll release the funds to you. We like the way that these loans are set up because we're able to take out a large amount at the beginning, and that's going to cover a lot of our costs, but we also don't have to take out the full amount, so we're not paying full interest as if like we would with a traditional transaction. So right now our strategy is to take out 3 draws throughout the full construction. The first draw is going to be taken out when we get to blocks. So we want to buy the property, we want to do the engineering, the plans, everything, all the way until the lot is cleared and we do the foundation and then we put the blocks. That's when we're going to ask for our first draw. So the money that we're going to need before that is going to be either money from our pocket or money from an investor. And we like to do that because that way the permitting and the engineering takes a big chunk of time out of the whole construction process. And so we don't want to be paying interest while the house isn't being built. We don't even have the loan in place until we submit the permit. That's going to save us time, that's going to save us money. So that's the first draw. So the second draw will be taken out during the MEPs. MEPs refers to the mechanical, the electrical, and the plumbing. And that's usually done once the framing and the roof are put up. But we like to take this draw out at this time because a large chunk of the money that we'll spend on the construction is going to be during this time. And then finally, the third draw is going to be taken out right before closing. So when the driveway is being put in, when the driveway is being poured, that's when we're going to take out the third draw. And this ensures that we get the full amount of the loan without paying interest for it for the whole time. One thing to note is that we like to take out the largest amount of the draw during the first draw. So the most amount of money that we're going to need, we want to take out during the first draw. When you take out a large amount for the first draw, you're able to take care of your subcontractors and you're able to keep the work going. And you're also able to account for any price fluctuations that may happen, especially with materials. Right now there's a lot of change in the material price and it fluctuates a lot. So when we take out a large chunk for that first draw, it allows us to kind of adjust to it. So to wrap it all up, when we're building, we take out a construction loan, and within the loan, we're going to take out 3 different draws. A draw is a fragment of the loan that we're going to use to fund the project. We like to take out 3 draws. The first one's going to be when the house goes up to blocks. The second one's going to be during the MEPs, and the third one's going to be when the driveway goes in. That's going to help us save time and money and make the most amount of profit.